Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Andy from the Wissahick and Wild channel, and today I'm tying the gold and red tail crappie jig. I was inspired to tie this jig after I saw some of these patterns for ice fishing, and what I'm using today is a 1/16 ounce round ball head jig with a gold hook. You could go to a smaller size, 1/32 or 1/64, or even a jig hook with a bead for that smaller presentation for ice fishing. So let's get started. I'm going to be using 140 UTC olive thread, which blends in nicely with the gold. So we'll lay down a base. And we're going to wind it down to the bend of the hook. Actually, not to the bend, to the point of the hook. At which stage I am going to then tie in what I have here is some red saddle hackle. So I have one here. I like that action with this particular feather. Looks like it'll get the crappie. And I'm going to strip some of these back like so, trim the tip off, I like it about the length of the hook shank extending past the bend of the hook. Doesn't have to be perfect, looks about right there. So we're going to wind one wrap, two wraps, and then go down this way. Trim that butt end of the hackle. So I'm coming back down to the point, and I saw this on SK's Crappie Catching Adventures. He likes to bulk up the tail with a couple of V-shaped saddle hackle portions, and that seems to work nicely to bulk up the tail. So that's what I'm going to do. Put that in right there at the base, tie it in. Looks good. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I like to tie again down to the point. That way I leave space here for when the crappies bite, they have more room to get hooked and the chenille doesn't get in the way. But actually, before the chenille, the next step is to tie in what I like to use in this pattern is red Krystalflash. And I like to tie it in like a mayfly tail. So what do? Just put one this way, do one wrap, and I position it on the side, and then a second wrap to secure it, and then I wrap around being careful not to twist the Krystalflash, just like so. And then what I'm going to do is trim it down. You could trim it more later to your liking. This piece actually wasn't the straightest piece. I like that a little bit straighter, but I don't think the crappie are going to care, so we'll leave it the way it is. Straightened it out a little bit anyway, and we're almost done with this jig. We're going to tie in the gold ultra chenille. I'm going to tie this in right at the point again, so that it gives, after the point, so that it gives me more room for the crappies, or it gives more room for the crappies to get hooked. And we're going to wind back to the head of the jig. And I'm going to start wrapping. I'll brush back some of the fibers if they're a little longer so they don't get trapped down. It's pretty short though, so I don't really have to do too much. I overlap a little bit. Again, with the neck of the jig head in place, it gives a naturally tapered body. Putting some tension on here, but I'm not really pulling very, seriously hard. Just a little bit of tension. Maybe one or two more wraps. One more wrap. That's it. 2 securing wraps, and then we'll trim it. Couple more wraps to tighten it down, and then I'll whip finish. Snug thread. And I'll put a little bit of cement on there. This is Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails. Put just a little bit on the back here to secure the wraps, and then on the other side too. And that's your finished jig, the gold red-tailed crappie jig. Again, it's good for ice fishing. I'm going to try it out on the local lake on crappies and whatever else is biting. I have a lot of confidence in this color pattern. Give it a try and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.
Let's see how this one goes. I know they're out there. Not real active though. See if they'll take this. My first time throwing this color combo. Oh, they like it. Oh, they like it. They like it. They like it. That's a good one. That's a good fish. It's a crappie. Yeah. Likes the golden red. It's a winner. Let's get some more. There's a good fish there. Another one. Another one. Oh, I lost him. Came off on the sticks. Try a side sweep hook set for these guys. Get them in the side of the mouth. Oh, he hammered that. He hammered that. Hammered it. Absolutely hammered that. That was a bass. That's why. Little bass. Alright. Little largemouth. Baby, get bigger. Go get bigger. Better eat more. Go eat more. That's a hit there. Might be hitting the bobber actually. There's one. It's bluegill, I think. What is that? Perch. Little perch. He was hitting it weird. Little guy. Usually schools of them too. There's probably more of them in there. That was a little one though. Fish. Probably another perch maybe. Crappie. Yeah, perch. Another little perch. Bigger one than the last time. Another one, something bigger. Maybe it's a crappie, another perch. Another perch, yeah, a school of them out there. Crushing them now. There he goes. Cold fish. That's a good one. He nailed it there. Another perch, probably. Yep. Out there. Little ones. Got them flaring up. I like this jig. It's a fish. The perch. Another perch, little perch. Tiny, these would be a good bait. Although they are spiky. The bass like those or not. Let's get that under your mouth. What the heck? He's trying to. There we go. Another perch. Oh, it's a crappie, I think. No, it's a perch. Another perch. was right in the leaves. The little guys though. That's a good one. That's a good fish. He just nailed it. It's a good fish there. That's probably a crappie, a good size one too. Let's see if we can get him this way. Oh no, it's a good perch. Wow, let's take him in this way. It's a good perch. That's a nice white perch, big one. Wow. Oh yeah, that's a fat perch. This would be a nice dinner right here. See if I can get that out of there. It's a fat white perch there. Nice one.